Alright, so we're starting where we left off. We have the EMAX 250 quad chassis here. I'm going to show you what's going in. So I pre-soldered our ESCs to the breakout board, save us some time. Pretty simple, positive to positive, negative to negative. Here's our NAES 32 board, which I soldered up on the first video of the build series. And here we have our motors. So first things first, I'm going to throw on the motors and work our way to the inside of that quad chassis. Alright, so I'm going to do one as always. The other is just a mirror copy of that. So we do not need any of the brackets. All we need is the screws that are included. You're going to line yourself up. 4 screws underneath is going to lock you in. Where you choose to route your wires is your choice. I'm going to tuck it in inside the loop and around that leg at the back. Alright, so we'll be back with the 4 motors installed. Alright, so motors are installed. Tuck the leads in and underneath. Now for the power distribution. You get those 8 screws, nuts off. And we get that bottom plate out. Fish through our wiring, throw the ESCs in. I've seen some people do different configuration, but with this here, the size that we are working with, this was the most logical choice. Alright, so get those ESCs there, throw the plate on, and we'll clean things up after here. Just going to try to focus a little bit better. Alright, throw the top plate on. Alright, it's nuts and it's done. Alright, so I'm going to collect our bullet connectors here. Position ESC as we'd like. I'm going to tuck in my wires, get everything nice and snug. You don't want anything hanging or dangling. Use a zip tie. You got a lot of holes in the boom itself, so you can choose where to mount it. I'm just going to throw one around here. Nice and snug. That's not going nowhere. Nice and clean line, nothing dragging. Alright, so they're all cleaned up. Now for the NAES, I used the 2-sided silicone tape. Push that into place. Hopefully it acts as a bit of a shock absorber. Take some of the vibration out. Just throw the leads in there. And now for our transmitter, double-sided tape and a zip tie, I'll throw that into place. And now we're left with the ESC leads. For the rear ones, I had to add extensions to get to the front. So I'm going to fish everything through and around the posts. Like I mentioned earlier, you do not want anything dangling, so you're going to tuck everything in. We're going to be zip tying it afterwards, but until we get everything plugged in, we need all the room that we can. So to make this easy on yourself, take the top plate off, which is quite easy. 6 screws. That comes out, and then you have a full playing view, or field, should I say. No more obstructions. So motor 1, motor 2, motor 3, and motor 4. Alright, clean those up. They're out of the way. And fed our video wire through. Now to connect everything up to the receiver. And here, as always, our 2-sided silicone tape is going to hold that into place, and a zip tie for that extra precaution. And here's our finished product. Got the props on, through the GoPro up top. Cleaned up that battery lead there is a little bit long. Got some Velcro straps to hold the battery up top. Very nice clean layout. My first built quad. Sure it's going to be one of many. I've already got a tricopter in mind. So that was the build of my EMAX 250 Pro Carbon And we should have that maiden flight soon. Guys, thanks for watching. Please thumbs up and subscribe.